It's been a horrible week again. And we've had on and off rainstorms, and there's flooding in the Southland. There's been snow in the mountains again, all be it up in the higher elevations, but our temperatures have still been dropping down into the 30s, depending. Last few days, it's been in the 40s. And in fact, the last few days, there was absolutely zero activity coming in and out of this hive. Uh, and you can see some of the bees that are hanging around outside that are chilled at the moment. I'm hoping the sun will come out again and warm them up so they can at least get back indoors. But meanwhile, I've been wanting to identify this business because we got it all over the yard. It's a mess. However, the bees do like it. Of course, the sun went away again, and I don't see anybody out here on them. This is called London Rocket. Now, apparently they like it, and they've been getting stuff off of it. So we've left a majority of it in. I have been tearing some of it out. It is a little annoying, and we're hearing that the snakes are starting to come out. This is the best place for them to hide. I've also seen some of this little purple flower around. It's called distant Phacelia. And the bees, I think, have been going after it. Of course, it's hard to gauge today because we have this going on. It's been nothing but kind of cold. I see a big old raven murder out there floating around. At least they're enjoying it. And speaking of ravens, it's been kind of funny. We still have a nesting pair of ravens in a different tree this time because I think somebody moved in. We've heard owls for the last, I don't know, at least a month. When I came out here, and the old raven's nest is straight up above me that had been there for years. Now we have owl pellets that are falling out of the tree. I'm assuming the owls decided to take over that nest, and our raven pair have moved to a different tree because one of our other tall pine trees has scattered twigs all underneath it from building nests. And I can see the nest through the tree. It's right up there, and I see the nesting pair. I guess ravens can get moved out. I don't know, but this is obviously owl pellet. So, poor ravens, they had to move on. Okay. Again, I keep thinking I'm going to come up with some sort of stylus so I can restart without having to pull my glove off. I think the biggest thing I just want to take a peek at while I have a chance is this, because the last time I was in here, which was about 2 weeks ago now, I saw a fresh egg and fresh brood pattern, and it looked like they were starting to expand this way. I found full frames of honey still in here from the winter stores, I'm assuming. So I just want to see really how, if it looks like they're progressing. There was mad activity out of here the last time it was actually sunny out. I'm fairly certain and pleased that they are doing well. Oh, there's some poor bees back here that are cold. Because, man, I swear, I came out here earlier. The sun's starting to peek through again. But I came in here earlier and the sun was out. It was warming up. And it was like, oh, okay, I can finally come out here and take a peek because whatever this last storm has been is supposed to be moving on. Yeah. I see a lot of moisture though. It's one thing that's I've noticed about this hive is the moisture levels have caused some molding, which I don't like. So have flipped this back and forth. These frames are really packed in. There's a lot of bee in here. This is fresh molding, and the heads of the nails are rusting out. I'm not going to dig too deep in here because, like I said, it just seems like it's chilling up again a little bit today. And I don't want to fool around too far. I don't want to go too deep into things. The new fancy tool here. And I don't want to be in here for too long. See, there's still nothing out this far. I'm trying to remember what I saw the last time. And you can see there, I think I remember scraping that off the last time. And then I get in here and I can see the whole thing wants to come off. So they've got little bridges here. Of wax. You can see where I had cracked the last one there. Okay. And yeah, you can see that lovely frame of honey here that they looks like they've been eating on it. You can see them here eating on it, it looks like to me. And then the next frame over looks to be more stores. So they're getting into their late winter stores here, it looks like. Something else that was brought to my attention when I was watching another channel. Keep forgetting her name, but it's her boyfriend that mentioned, and they were having a little like bee club meeting. He said it's best to stick with your whatever you're using for smoke, stick with it. It confuses the bees if you change it up too much. I've always used whatever the mix of pine needle is here because I have an abundance of it. But then I was starting to mix in a little bit of egg crate. I'd tear up egg crate and was trying that. So I used a little bit of egg crate today to get it started, but it's mostly pine needle. But if I can gently pick this up and you can see, so we've got, there's bees on this side. So we've pretty much got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a good 5 frames of half the brood box here is full. And they're thick in here. They're real thick. So that's as far as I want to go today. The sun's starting to come back out again. Hopefully the sun will get these other bees that are hanging around out here warm enough to want to fly again. They can get back inside here. I am still figuring that this business is doing well enough. As soon as things get warm enough and we have sustained temps in the evenings above 50 degrees, then I'm going to consider working out and this brood box fills up. I'm going to consider starting to split some of them off and see what we can do that way. So, hey, the sun's coming out. All right, that's about it then. Just doing a quickie checky. All right.